What's going on, everybody? Ryan Pineda here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the behind the scenes of my YouTube set. Now, I know for a lot of YouTubers, their studios are at their house, in a room, or something like that. Mine's actually here at my office where all my businesses are. Now, that has its pros and its cons, and I'll talk about that later in the video, but let's just go show you the studio. So right here is my office where all the magic happens. Now, we've done some remodeling. This is the cleanest you'll ever see it. Typically, there's all these lights and equipment everywhere, but I just wanted to clear it out so you guys could see everything in depth and get some ideas for your own studio. One of the big things I want to show you in this video is how we make use of this space. It's really not that big, but we have many different sets and we utilize it in a way that makes it seem way bigger than it really is. And I want to share with you guys some of the different set tips I've learned that are going to make your YouTube videos much better. So the first thing we'll talk about is this brand new set. This is the newest addition that we have for this studio, and it's our podcast set. So if you're not subscribed to the Ryan Pineda Show on Apple iTunes and to my second YouTube channel, make sure you go do that because our podcasts are epic. So my friend Nate custom made this table for this podcast. I like it because you can have two people on one side, two people on the other. Gives us a lot of versatility. We can change these lights in front of us. There's a lot of cool stuff, and this metal top is just epic. Before I had this set, I actually had my couch right here, and one of the problems was you could never see the full sign. I'd be sitting in the couch, and maybe you saw the show part. So now with this set, I can use it for the podcast. I could also do a YouTube video where I'm talking right here, and you're gonna see the full sign. Also during the podcast or any other video, I can advertise on the TV. So right now I just have my YouTube channel up here, but maybe we have a sponsor for the podcast. I can put them right here. Maybe I wanna put one of my own companies. I can put it right here. And there's a whole bunch of things I can do in general with this set. I don't just have to only film podcasts. So this is the newest edition, the one I'm most excited about. But right over here is probably the one that you guys are most familiar with and have seen the most. And I call this my Gary Vee set. I kind of stole the idea from him. He's got his shelves and everything on it. I do too. All of my favorite things are on this shelves. I've got all my Pops, my Gundams, Dragon Ball Z, my baseball. Typically, you'll see me in my YouTube video sitting on this chair and doing a talking head style video. When I'm not filming on this set, I'm actually just working right here with my computer. This is where I meet people. This is where I do my normal work. And so this is where you'll see me spend most of my time. Let me show you set number 3 now. So I didn't want to get rid of my couch. It used to be right here under the Ryan Pineda Show, but now we've moved it over here. And I'm gonna get another neon sign. It's actually gonna say Flip Nation for my favorite series on YouTube that we're doing. And there's a number of things I can do with this. I can sit on it and I'll have Flip Nation above me. I can sit right here. We can turn on the light, gives a different perspective. And actually, if I wanna take a break, I can just sit here and watch TV. So it adds a lot of multi-purpose to that TV as well. All right, let me show you set number 4 now. So this is where set number 4 is. Now, ignore all that stuff over there. I actually just spent $50,000 on brand new equipment. That ain't even a quarter of it. So if you guys want me to do a video on all the stuff I just bought for making 2021 just the most epic year ever for content, definitely comment below and I'll go over all the different things we bought. But anyways, this is set number 4. Now to do it, you gotta have my door closed. And there's a few things I can do. I've got my favorite picture that my wife gifted to me. Now, doing a video right here doesn't really make sense. There's a bunch of stuff going on, but I'll get into a minute how I can actually use this. But really what set number 4 is my back, dang it, technical difficulty. But really what set number 4 is for my thumbnails. And when we're not using the green screen to take thumbnails, we have that white paper where you can just see my normal background I've done in a couple videos. And what we like to do with the white paper is throw lighting underneath it, and then we can kind of make it any color we want and give the set a different feel. One other thing we plan to do is get some curtains right here so that I don't have to look at these guys while they're working and not get distracted. And it also can have more soundproofing. Which leads me to a part you probably noticed is all the soundproofing in this room. Literally every wall has this soundproofing. And if you look at the ceiling, we have soundproofed everything. It's probably overkill, but one of my biggest pet peeves early on was my echo in this room. And audio has been our biggest struggle creating so far. Hopefully that $50,000 haul that I did changes that. But audio is one of those things that's so tough to get right. You've got so many things going on with echo, how you should set it, all those things. So I just wanna have everything soundproof to give me the best chance of getting crisp audio. Now, even though I showed you the 4 different sets, we can actually manipulate it to have so many different variations of each set. For instance, right now, I could have a chair right here and film with all of this behind me and it creates a cool vibe. I could also film right here and it creates a totally different vibe. I can change the colors here, I can change the TV. Everything can be changed for just this one set and give many different looks. Now right here, I've got set number 4, and remember how I said this doesn't look good if I'm right by it, but when it's further away from me, it actually looks good. So now instead of only using set 4 for a green screen or the white screen, I now can use it for this view. Same thing with the couch set. Once I get my Flip Nation sign, this is gonna look really good. And then lastly, with my Gary Vee set, if I'm filming it right here, it gives it a totally different perspective. So as you just saw, this room is not that big. I showed you about 20 different looks, all in this very small space. If you were to only see me on YouTube and never saw the behind the scenes, you would think my office and my set was much bigger than it really is. And so I want that to be a lesson to you that you don't need this huge area. Even if you have a normal 10 by 10 bedroom, you can create at least 5 different looks and have some variety in your videos. I would just utilize the wall space that you have, get some cool stuff on them, get some cool stuff on the other wall, film like this with it right behind you, film like I was in the middle where it's far away from you, and it gives you a lot of different looks. And this is actually a good time to plug my social media course. You remember how I told you the TV is versatile and it's good for ads? Well, you can go check out my Social Media Influencer Academy. It teaches everything that I know about creating content, making videos, inspiring people, and also monetizing from your influence. And so I'll link to that course below. Definitely check it out. And don't be afraid to utilize your TV as a prop. But before we end the video, I want to give you some last second tips for your set. Number 1, don't be afraid to paint a wall or add a texture like this. This brick is totally fake, but it looks really good. We actually just bought this at Home Depot. It came in red and we painted it black. Second tip with your set is your lighting. So you wanna have some backlit lighting in different places. We've got it on our neon sign. I've got it in the desk. I have it here behind the couch. It's not on right now. And then we've got it on the shelves. Some backlit LED strips makes it turn out really nice. Third tip, I mentioned it before, but make sure you're getting rid of your echo. Great ways to get this foam. You can get it on Amazon. It's really cheap. Put some on your walls. You don't need to do the whole place like I did. You can get away with just maybe a wall, and you honestly don't even have to do the whole wall. You could do every other and it'll still get a good effect. Lastly, getting lamps and lights like this are really good for your set. You can have them right by you, or when you have the depth and they're behind you, they look really good. And once again, this doesn't cost a lot of money. These don't cost a lot of money. This couch costed a lot of money, but if you go follow my couch flipping video, you can go get a cheap couch that won't cost you a lot of money. And honestly, if you just follow those tips, you can create multiple sets for not that much money. So that should be enough to help you guys get started and get some ideas for creating your set. The only thing you're missing then would be the equipment. If you want me to make an equipment video, definitely comment below. I can show you exactly what kind of starter equipment that you guys should get. I'll also show you the $50,000 I spent. Maybe you guys will get some amusement out of it, but definitely not necessary. So let me know in the comments if that's a video you guys want to see. But if you got a lot of value out of this, definitely do me a favor and go hit the like button. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. Go follow me on all the socials. Until next time, peace.